How y'all doing? My name is Wesley. This is another video, one of my tech videos, and I figured I'd go ahead and do a tutorial on how to turn your Windows 10 PC into a wireless hotspot in the event that your regular routers aren't spitting out wireless network connection, but your wired network still works just fine. Alright, so I want to show you the very simple way you can do this. After I will show you the way you can do it via command line. The command line version does actually show you a couple of different ways you can do the encryption. You just have a lot more customization. I do go over the simple version of the command line setup. However, if you're more versed in programming or command line scripting, whatever, you can actually take this to a whole nother level. So let me just go ahead and show you the very simple way you can do it because Microsoft did something really great and made an app to do this. Let me show you right over here. All right, so you're going to go to your internet connection here in the lower right corner. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on this mobile hotspot. Okay. You're going to right click. You're going to go to settings. It's going to open up a mobile hotspot section. Share my internet connection with other devices. Okay, and I only have one network connection. It's basically the only physical network connection that you have. All right, you want to share it over Wi-Fi. Okay, and you want to edit your name. You want to make the network name here and set a password. Hit save. Okay, look at has at least 8 characters. You know how the general password criteria stuff. And another option down here to allow, but different device to turn it on remotely, but don't worry about that. You're literally just going to click share my internet connection, and that is it. You're done. So I have my test network, and I'm going to show you the network here. So we're going to go to settings, and just to show you my cellular data is turned off. Okay, you see that? All right, and then we're going to go to Wi-Fi. Okay. And under Wi-Fi, we have the tested network. I've already connected to it before, so we're just going to do it again. All right. There, it's tested. And you go to YouTube, and voila. There you go. That's the simple way to do it using Microsoft's app. I found a tutorial, and I figured I'd walk you through it. So this is the tutorial right here, and how to turn your Windows 10 PC into a wireless hotspot. So obviously it's nothing new. It's a bunch of stuff that's already out there. And so I figured I'd just kind of walk you guys through it. As you scroll down, kind of walks you through checking to make sure your wireless adapter, whether in your computer or external via USB, is supported using hosted network support. Okay? The next thing is we go in and we basically create the network. The third step is we essentially turn it on. The fourth one, though, is where you have to share your internet connection with the Microsoft hosted network virtual adapter is essentially what it's called. And that's pretty much it. You just share it with that, and it looks similar to that, and you're done. That's pretty much it. And if you want to stop it, you just click stop. That's it. There's nothing really much to it. And so to double check that you're good to go, you want to have a wireless adapter that is supported. Okay, so for my example, I have the Netgear, as you can see here in the device manager, Netgear A6200. All right, and so what does that mean for you? You're somebody, maybe you don't know technology as well. Maybe you don't know technology as well, and I don't know how to click buttons. But essentially what you really want to focus on is just check and see what you got. Is it working? Okay, does it work with what you're trying to do? With what you have. Check what you have and then do research. I mean, I would obviously advise getting a Netgear A6200. You're not going to waste your money if you go and buy a subpar $50, $60, $70 adapter. You might be thinking to yourself, just so you know, you can buy the adapter I'm talking about used. Any adapters you can buy used. It doesn't matter if they're brand new. As long as they work, they're going to work. They don't have a very large failure rate. So Any adapters you can find online, buy them used. You can buy them on Facebook Marketplace, Let Go. If you want to buy brand new, they're not exactly $50. I was just saying, because if you buy them brand new, sometimes Best Buy and Walmart will be selling them for around $50 or possibly more. It all depends on what you're going to buy. It's not necessarily going to say it's hosted network enabled on the box. You want to do some Googling on your own. Just wanted to chime in there while I'm editing. Thank you. You might be thinking to yourself, well, Wesley, it's a lot of money, man. Of course, understood. But in the grand scheme, if you're in a hot pinch, it's really not that much, if you know what I mean. So what I have works, and it's just going to be a guide. The first check is going to be that it works. You're going to open the command prompt or the PowerShell by going to your start button in the lower left here. You're going to right click it and you're going to go to Windows PowerShell Admin or Command Prompt Admin, whichever one it has. Once you open this up, you're going to run that command we just saw over here. Okay, so we're going to type netshwlan show drivers. Okay, what's this going to do? It's going to show you the one adapter that I have enabled. Okay, and I did this on purpose. You might have a bunch of stuff pulled up. The best way to filter through this, so that way you don't have a bunch of gobbledygook, okay, is you go to your control panel. All right, open control panel. If you don't know how to find this area, you go to Start, Control Panel. Okay, you pull it up. All right, you see how up here it says Network and Internet, and then Network Connections. So you go Network and Internet, and then Network Connections. Well, you have to go to Network and Sharing thing first, and then Adapter Settings. I know that's a bit weird, but that's basically where it is. Okay, there's a billion different ways to do that. I'll show you another way too. If you click the start button and just type Network Connections, you can get right to it. All right. So that being said, as you can see, I disabled the things that I don't need. These are the ones that I'm not going to use. Okay. This one is the one that's inside of my motherboard. This one is the one that's inside my motherboard. So these both don't work. I just turned them off because I have external adapters. Okay, so that's how you do that. When you disable the ones you're not going to worry about. So this is the wireless adapter. This is the network connection with a hard wire that does work. Okay, it just helps clear things up. So when you come in here and do your commands, it's easier to find. Okay. So now we ran the command, all right, and we'll run it again. So we go netshwlan show drivers. After you disabled the ones you don't need, you'll find the one that you do need, okay? What you're looking for is going to be the hosted network supported yes, okay? Now, yes, there's ways to make that say yes, but that's not what this video is about. Okay, so there's other things that happen when you go down here and you make this network. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and type clear just to clean it up. Okay. Now we know it's supported. The next step is netshwlan set hosted network mode equals allow. Watch what you're typing. If you miss a letter or type something weird, then just like I just did, then it's not going to work. The SSID is essentially what you look for when you're scrolling through your phone. I'll show you in just a moment, but for now, we're going to just call it network tested network. All right. And then the key, don't be confused by that being on another line, and don't make any spaces like I just did. We're going to do password 12345, very secure. I'm not going to run it because I already have it set up. Okay. So I'm basically just going to back out of that. All right, the next thing you're going to do, as a matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and do it. I'll do netshwlan start or hosted network. Okay, you're going to hit start. All right, so I'll show you what it looks like before. I'll just do it, even though it's already done. Now the tested network is whatever I put. You don't have to put tested network. You can name it whatever you want. And then its key is password 12345. Okay, it's going to show you that. All right. Then you're going to do shlan start hosted network. Okay. Now, I do want to let you know something. This is where the troubleshooting starts. Okay. Right here. All right. Right there. Okay. Number two things are going to happen. One, if your Wi-Fi is off, that error happens. Okay. Make sure your Wi-Fi is on by hitting this button down here and turning your Wi-Fi back on. Okay. You're not going to get that error when that happens. There's another thing that happens by not having your power settings properly set. Otherwise, it's going to mess it up. So to do that, you go to your adapter, and I'll start over so you can see. So I right-click the Start menu in the bottom left here. Go to Device Manager. It opens it up. You may not have your network adapters open, but you're going to open your network adapters, okay? And you're going to be looking for, mine is a Netgear A6200 Wi-Fi adapter, so I'm right-clicking and going to Properties in there. And then I go to Power Management. It may be checked for you. Make sure it is not checked. Hit OK. There is another issue within this area that you will see, okay? If you cannot see the Microsoft Hosted Network Virtual Adapter, go to View, Show Hidden Devices. It's going to look hidden like this, okay? But it's supposed to be that. If it's disabled, you right-click, Enable, okay, and you're in business. The point is you'll get a bunch of different errors if all of these things aren't done. Actually, I think I can, yeah, there we go. So we're going to do that. We're going to disable that, and that's actually, yeah, there we go. That's going to reproduce it right there. So if I do that, yeah, that's the error that we're looking for right here. So if this is disabled, you're going to get that error. Okay, one of the reasons why you want to make sure that the device does not mess with your power settings is because it will mess up your signal. Like if you're streaming and, you know, especially if you're in a lot, it just turn this off. That's all you got to do. All right. And then let's see. So that's done. Go back here. We re-enable this. Okay. And you come back through here. Start it up. You're good to go because you have your Wi-Fi on. That's enabled. Microsoft Hosted Network Virtual Adapter. So you're all good to go. All right. There's pretty much only one last step here left. And the last section was pretty much done. So the next thing you go into is the network connection settings here. And what you do is you go to your Ethernet connection, just like you see here in this photo. You right-click, go to Properties like that, and you go to the Sharing tab. Okay, so if we scroll down, you see that it says it right there. Go to Sharing, allow this. Okay, all right. One of the reasons why I don't like to allow other network users to control or disable the shared internet connection is simply because it's just not necessary. Because they shouldn't have control of it if they accidentally do something. But you basically just go here, and if it's not allowed, you go ahead and you allow it, and you select star or whatever number it is, and you hit OK, and you're good. And that's it. Now, okay, if we go here, my phone, okay, the cellular data is off. Okay, those of you that know iPhones, there you go. Cellular data is off. Okay, we'll go back, go to Wi-Fi, not VPN, Wi-Fi. Okay, and we're searching for the tested network. See that at the bottom there? Right there, whoops. We're gonna go to the tested network here at the bottom. It's right there. Okay, I'm gonna tap on it. I'm gonna put the password in. It's password 1 2 3 4 5. I'm joining. It's joined. Now, you saw I didn't have any cellular network, so I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you. Okay? Pull in there, all fresh. I'll go to Instagram. You guys know these apps. These apps wouldn't sit there and do anything fake. All posts are grabbed. Okay? So there you go. Your wireless network from your desktop is now set up. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But that's it for today, guys. My name is Wesley. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is how to set up a desktop wireless hotspot. in the event that your wired network or your wireless network is not working and you need to make something real quick and fast so everybody else can, access the internet, etc., etc. So thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, and share. Thank you very much. Subscribe as well. Y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you very much.